Hello, hello. I have a microphone for the first time today. Pretty exciting. So today what I want to do is I want to plan a painting that's a little bigger than usual. What I'm thinking is 18 by 32, I believe. I measured the canvas I want to use before I started working on this. So this one's going to be a lot bigger than usual. It's based off of Ascendance of a Bookworm, which is, at least right now, my favorite both book series and anime. I've got some reference images in here. This is the moment that I'm trying to gently recreate. Maybe not like exactly, but it's what I'm going for. I have some reference images of like her robe and things, and at the bottom end of the staff. And this one is a really good picture of the top half of the staff. And this one's a good picture of like her face proportions to her hands. So even just looking at what I've got so far, I think her hands need to be a little bigger and her head might need to be a little bit smaller. Yeah, just a little bit. Here, let me go ahead and make a folder here and put all of these into it. Music is loud. I'm waiting on the computer I have closer to me to update so that I can see the chat easier. I have a cat sitting on the back of my laptop. Okay, so I think I'm gonna name this folder staff, and I'm gonna go ahead and hide it real quick. So this is what I have as like my sketch. So like, where is it? This scene, it's supposed to be where she's healing the land with like magic and the staff and stuff. And so like there's this ridge here, but then there's trees around it. And I want, so this is the ridge, and I'm gonna have the trees here nice and like evenly spaced with line of thirds on both. And I want to have some movement in the grass so that it really like emphasizes like the wind. Looking at the sketch that I have of mine herself, I don't think I'm quite happy with at least this section of hair, maybe even this section. This section is fine. I do think that I want to put a little bit more into it. Maybe some hair going like this, or like curving in towards her face, going in front. I think it could be really nice, like just to kind of disrupt what's going on, make it feel more cohesive. And I think her feet look like little mittens. I really struggle with shoes in general. So I'm gonna come back to that one and see how I feel about it. And then I have the staff itself, which I am very happy with. I spent quite a bit of time just on the staff alone already. I think I was using this as a reference image. Very ornate, very detailed. I don't think I got this section quite right. But I'm allowed to take a little bit of artistic liberty. Because I'm not going to recreate everything perfectly about that scene. If you look close, it's kind of pixely in this, but like her robes are kind of ripped when this is happening. I don't think I want to do that, at least in my painting. So yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and I think I'm gonna work on mine. I'm gonna go ahead and hide the staff. Let's see if we can. What is this? That's just her face. Okay, so I did this in a way that might not be ideal. I think what I'm going to do is merge these. That way I can take the loop tool and just kind of grab it and try and shrink it just a little bit. Yeah, I think that's a little bit better. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in a separate layer just so that I can have an easier time of moving it. Oh yeah, I think that's better. Okay, and this should be the hair section. I'm gonna make my eraser nice and big. Maybe what I'll do is I'll just add another layer and hide that one. And put up my sketch so that I have the gist. And no, that's not quite right. So the plan for today is we're going to be drawing here, just us, for about an hour, and then we will be having a conversation and drawing collab with a friend of mine, Nimbus. I don't know if I like that. Yeah. So we can go ahead and get comfortable, get into the groove of drawing, maybe chat a little bit. And that way, when Mimbus gets here, I can focus a little bit more on her. No, that hairline is wrong. So I want it to be going like this kind of motion. Like this hair is going like upward. Maybe a hair like that. That could be good. One of my cats is digging in his water dish. This could be nice. I also don't want the hair to be too overly long. And if it is, I want to make sure that it's even, because that was something that I noticed as well with my initial hair sketch, that the hair wasn't quite even. It was a little longer on this side than it was on this side. If you are wondering, the program that I'm using today is Clip Studio Paint. I've never been very much of like a digital art kind of person. Not that I wasn't interested, I just never had the opportunity to really give it a try. So this needs a piece here. But I have been getting more comfortable with it lately. And I think using it to plan out, because I can because I can grab pieces and move them around, I think it'll be a good thing for planning out a larger scale painting that I really want to turn out well. Let me turn off my sketch, see how I feel about that. I feel a lot better about her proportions, and I think the hair is going kind of the way that I want it to. Maybe I'll have a little bit of fun, have a piece up here. Oops. Still not sure how I feel about that. I don't want it to be too symmetrical. I want the movement to be clear just by looking at the hair, because I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to paint like the wind going up like they did in, is it this one? This reference image. Yeah, so if I can accomplish that just with the movement of the robes and her hair, then I think that would be ideal. Let's see. It looks like my other computer is updated, so I can go ahead and pull up chat on this one. The laptop that I'm working off of doesn't exactly play nice with having, for example, Chrome open. So have to pull it up on a separate computer. Don't know if you can hear that. My cat is itching himself right next to the microphone. Can you do that somewhere else, buddy? Alright, I have chat up. Let's continue. I think I like what I'm doing with the hair better in this layer that I was just working on, so I'm gonna go ahead and erase what I have, at least on this half. The other half might be okay. Oh my goodness. My cat wants attention. And yeah, I'll leave that for now, because I'm not quite sure how I feel about this. Maybe what I'll do is go ahead and do this. Oh geez, why is that part of this? That should be on the robes. Okay. And then, ooh, that's not the eraser. And I think I like this hair, so I'm gonna leave that. This is a little chunky. I think I'm gonna try and work this down a little bit. I like that. Yeah, the right side looks a little bit more pointy. Still not sure if that's quite what I'm going for. Oh, my table slid. No. That we'll come back to that, but I do think I'm gonna go ahead and merge this layer and this layer. Merge selected layers. What is this? Oh, that's just the head. Okay. I should probably separate her little feet into a separate layer. That seems like it's probably a good idea. It doesn't exactly belong in the same layer as the hair. So this is feet. This one is hair. And this one is her head. Okay. Put her robes back on. I do want to try to give her hands another attempt. Maybe I should put up the staff for this one. Well, that's not what I wanted at all. I'm debating whether or not to make a separate layer. I think I will, just so I don't lose the progress that I have currently. Maybe this pencil is too big. I think the top hand is close. You know what, maybe instead of doing that, what I can do is use the loop tool. Delete that. Hands. We're gonna do this and make it a little bit bigger. Okay. And then this one, and make it a little bit bigger. Maybe a little bit more than that. Move it down, make it a little bit bigger. That's not it. A little bit bigger. Why does it not want to go diagonally? Okay. And I think that that's good. Her hands look a little bit more normal. They could stand with being a little bit more at an angle. Move it down. Yeah, I think that's closer. Her little mitten feet. Honestly, I don't even know where to start with these. I redrew them many times already. So I'm not sure how I feel about that. And I could just let them be covered with the grass a little bit. That could help, but I won't know until I start putting all the layers together. Well, I'm gonna move on to the staff, I think. Keep my momentum going by moving around. I think first thing I'm going to do is just go through and merge a few of these layers. What is this? Okay, I want this one, and this one together. Oh jeez. I clicked merge visible instead of merge selected. That's no good. Why can I not? Why is it not letting me? That doesn't make any sense. Does it need to be next to it? Yes. And that was just my line to make sure that it's nice and centered. Okay, let's look at my reference images. Get rid of that. What are you doing? So the next part down on the staff is like these gemstones. And after the gemstones, it's blank for a large section, and then it gets kind of skinnier. I do think that I may have, the way that I drew it, made some of the pieces a little bit too big. So what I might do is just have gemstones here, blank spot, and then have it start getting skinnier, and then like the last ornate bit down here. And I think that will be the way to make it work. So, gemstones. And I'm gonna go ahead and turn off my sketching things. So maybe a gemstone there, a gemstone there, and, oh, that's wonky, a gemstone there. I'm gonna do things the easy way. Control-C, Control-V, and then move it. Yeah, that makes my life easier. And I'm going to merge this. So gemstones, and then I'm going to have, oops, section here where it's straight for a while. Maybe here. And then it's going to start boop, boop. It's gonna get skinnier until like here. Here? Yeah. Okay. Turn back off my sketch and things. to do, it's this one. Yes. I'm gonna cut and cut. Control X, Control V, and make that a little smaller. Well, smaller in this way. Okay. I guess it will also be smaller in that way. This would have been the smarter way to do it. And then take that and move it. Oh geez, that's not what I wanted to do. What I'll do is I'll connect it right there. What about the feet, Smooble? Are the feet different? Looks like to change. Did I adjust them? I may have a while ago. Gave her like a wide stance. But I haven't moved them at all. I just took them from the layer they were on, which for some reason was mixed in with the hair, and I separated them, but I didn't touch them otherwise. Yeah. Erase that. Too far. Yes. And I'll make that a little bit more ornate. So that one and this one need to merge. That's that line. I'm going to erase that. And then what layer is that? Oh, that's the top. Okay. Those are the lines and the pointy bits. Bring that in a little bit. Gonna have a sip of my drink real quick. Let's see. What's the top line? That's this line. Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and merge this so that it's entirely the straight points of the staff. Okay. That's the top. This is the lines, and that's the gems. Let's work on the gem part. think I want it to be out a little bit from the gems. Where is it? Yeah, because it's kind of, it kind of like, because the gems are all the way through, I think. Think like wrapped jewelry with like wire. I think that's the effect I'm gonna go for. And then I'm gonna take my eraser. Oh geez, that's too much. Just a little swipe. This one's not quite right. Yes. Okay, I really like that. And then when it comes to like actually painting it, what I'm gonna do is really make it look shiny and detailed. I think this could be a nice effect. Yeah. Okay. And this is not the final sketch, even. I will be going back with probably using the pen tool and really making it going back with the pen tool and as a vector layer and cleaning it up, making everything crisp and getting the lines exactly where I want them to be. Okay, I think I'm going to merge this. No, that's not it. This one and this one I'm going to merge. Just to make my life a little bit easier. So that's the top part. That's the gemstones. I think I'm gonna go ahead and merge the gemstones as well. So, on to making the skinny part look a little bit less weird. I do think it needs a similar curve to what's happening up here. Okay, that is part of that. I might do this. Now let's see if I can, is there a way to warp it? The scale, cut and paste. Free transform, let's try that. Ooh, oops. Might be a little cheaty, but makes my life easier, so. Free transform. Yeah, and this would look a lot better if it was in a vector layer, but I will not be doing that just yet. Yes, okay, I really like that. This part is seeming a little bit blank. Yeah, smarter, not harder. I feel like I'm starting to really get the hang of using this program, Clip Studio. I think I want to steal this top part and try and use it for the bottom part. You're coming with me. Come on. All the way down and flip him. And maybe I will free transform this for a second, because I want that part to be a little skinnier. I'm gonna turn on this layer. Yeah. Turn on this layer so I can see my center line. Then line it up. Okay. In probably 5-10 minutes, Nimbus should be hopping on. So we will no longer be just talking to ourselves. I need to take a sip of a drink real quick. I think we're getting close to being done with the staff itself, which is very exciting. Let's take that out and free transform it a little bit. Make it even skinnier at the bottom. Yes. Okay, and this layer is those lines. I'm going to erase them. Oops, too far. Wow, I'm really happy with that. Let's see how it looks with mine in there. I think I need to make a little bit of a change to, where is it? It's not that one. Is it this one? Yes, this one. Oops, wrong. Swoop. And then we're gonna free transform that. I don't know how I feel about that. Because I want it to be skinnier. But then, like, the top to be wider. And bring that down a little bit. No, so sensitive. I do think there needs to be some kind of transition between like the hand holdy area and this, as well as one in between the gemstones. Let's make sure that's straight. All right. Is this the one? It sure is. Maybe I'll put a couple of these. Is it layer 3? It is. Okay. That is not what I wanted to do. Why is it doing that? Delete layer. That's why. Layer 3. Okay. Control C, Control V. And let's bring this with us. That's not it. Oops. too far.
Emmy.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are ya?
Oh, I'm good. I woke up late.
Oh, yeah, I feel that. Let me turn your volume up a little bit on Discord really quick.
Yeah, no worries.
Speak.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
Alright. I think that's good.
Okay, good.
Good. Oh, I just noticed that you said something in chat. Hello.
Hello. I realized that my stream is still dragon themed, so I'm changing that real quick and then I'll air.
Yeah, no worries. I have been working on my little staff bit.
Oh, is that the Ascendance of a Bookworm painting? Is that anime book that you told me about that you like?
Yes, it is my favorite series. And you should watch it. or read it.
Yeah.
I think watching
it's definitely on the list because you keep telling me about it.
Yeah, watching the anime is a good way to get into it if you're not sure if like you want to sink time into it. But it is like a different experience if you read the books first.
I see.
Yeah, because the anime starts out with a spoiler that you don't find out until several books in. I think intentionally to like grab interest.
I usually read the novel of things first anyways.
Yeah, I didn't read for a long time, and then recently I've started reading a lot again. Good stuff. Good times. What is this?
Pretty stiff.
Alright, I think the staff is looking pretty good. What are you going to be drawing today?
It's a legitimate staff. Would beat monsters with that staff. I am
Would it be a mistake to merge all of the layers? It's not my final drawing. I'm gonna go back and make it a vector layer so I can really get things nice and clean.
My general opinion is to not do it. Just because I have run into so many problems.
Yeah.
Usually.
Yeah, it wouldn't be so bad if I had labeled them, but I didn't. So that it's not even like in a coherent kind of order. I'm just gonna hide it in a folder and pretend it's not there.
Respected.
I really like that. Okay. Yes. I'm just pretending I don't see the little mitten feet.
Don't look at them.
Don't look at them.
Doesn't exist. Cognitive dissonance.
What feet? What are you talking about? I only see
What are you
grass.
Yeah, there you go.
Awesome. Okay.
Ooh, I didn't see like the whole picture yet.
Yeah, I've got.
That looks sick.
I tucked the sketch away just now for you.
Ooh, that's gonna be
Yeah,
cool.
and it's gonna be. Actually, it's a reference to this image. This is like a scene. Like obviously, I'm taking some artistic liberties because I don't want to like include some of like the rippiness of her robes. And also, I want to try and get the movement of the wind without actually having to draw the wind, because I don't know. Sounds like it would be painful to cover up, or try and like blend it to make it transparent. Because I'm gonna paint this later, like on an 18 by 32 painting. I could be wrong. I know I looked at the measurements when I made this. Yeah, it is 18 by 32 because the pixels at the top, I like divided it by 2. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up your stream in another window. Oh. I was typing on the wrong keyboard.
No.
Nimbus.
Gotta go through the fun process of connecting my iPad
Yeah.
to my computer. Oh no. Hello, Xenogears.
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
They came, they re-released my favorite flavor of Gatorade recently. Very exciting. It's a cucumber lime flavor. And it's apparently very controversial. A lot of people don't like it, but it's just so refreshing.
I have opinionated opinions about the cucumber.
Do you?
Gatorade.
What do you? Tell me your opinions.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like it. It like freaks me out.
It's so good. It tastes like you're drinking a cucumber. Good day, Xenogears. Hello. Oh, you got someone in your chat too saying hello. Alright, back to what I was doing. Where did the staff go? Why is it not showing? Did I do something? Oh jeez, what have I done? It might have been when I was typing on the... Okay, there it is. Whew, pain. Fear. It is him. What to do next? I should probably... Well, I'm not sure if I need to do the background or not. I think I'm going to take a quick stretch break. I have been streaming for a while. Um, Stretch break, get something to drink. I'll be back. Uh, I have returned. Hello.
Hello.
What kind of cuttlefish you working on today?
Oh, I'm trying to finish all my backgrounds.
Mm-hmm.
I have most of the other concepts finished, other than like random items that he'll hold in his little town.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just trying to come up with cool background ideas because right now, I've kind of got them separated by quote unquote rarity,
Mm-hmm.
and I've got like a rainbow one. I've got like one that looks like water, and then I kept my vaporwave background because it just looks so good in my opinion.
Yeah, the one you were
Uh,
working on the other day. Yeah, that one.
yeah, I really like it. I'm like, dang, that's like my best. That's like the best thing I've made.
Yeah, that
So
turned out really great.
yeah, I love it. And now I'm just trying to come up. Like I've got my common one, which is just like basic plants, and then I'll have like a random background to go with it for like the common rarity.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, I seem interesting. Sorry, responding to a guy.
Yeah, no worries. I got your stream open too, so I
Oh,
could
okay,
I
cool.
could look over and see what's going on.
Yeah, I just gotta come up with a random rare idea, but
Sky. Put it in the sky.
in the sky.
Sky
Ooh, no, that would
cuttlefish.
work. I was thinking of trying maybe doing like a space background, but
Ooh,
sky would probably be easier.
true. I mean, deep sea and
Oh,
space kind of have similar vibes as well. So why not both?
I could do both. It definitely, because it's not like I'm restricted to only like one quote unquote common or one rare background.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so I could have like a couple.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, like, more to collect. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm trying not to. I
Like,
don't want to get too in the
overwhelm.
weeds yet
Yeah.
because these are my first drafts, but so I'll try not to spend too much time on it. I'm with like my drafts. I'll spend like 3 hours on it.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't need to.
for a first draft, it looks pretty crisp. So
Yeah,
I did not
yeah. I'm
realize
pretty
it was
proud
first
of my
draft.
little cuttlefish guy. I think I showed you the original concept, which was kind of this fat, pudgy little guy.
Yeah.
And I was like, I like him, but his body is a little difficult to work with, so I decided to go with this and turn him more upright.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's worked out really well. I actually ended up flipping him because he was the other direction, but I think he's good this way.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it. A lot more, because in the first one it looks like he's just kind of sitting. More like floaty movement kind of thing.
Yeah, I.
I think I'm going to work on the background a little bit. Although I don't know if I want to be like super specific with it. Um, yeah, I'm debating on like doing a Bob Ross and being freehand with the background. Like, I mean, I have like a gist, like general idea. Um, but I don't want to like limit myself too much.
Yeah, I get that.
Maybe I'll start on the vector lines then, like the final stuff.
I don't know much about vectors, so you doing vectors is like all new to me.
Yeah, the vector lines, it's like each line, if you like, there's like a tool you can click on. I think it's the correct line tool. At least it's down here. At least on Clip Studio. And so like you can tap on a line and a bunch of little like points will pop up on it. And you can like drag it to adjust it. Like say you're trying to draw a circle but it's not quite right, and instead of just doing it over and over and over, you could just correct line and make it fix it.
I see. That is helpful.
Yeah.
Can't tell you how many times I've read on lines.
Where the heck do I need to move this? I don't see the option for vector. New layer, vector layer. Sure, I'll name it that. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use the felt pen tool just to make it nice and crisp. Crispy. And vector layers will like scale really well, so they won't get like crunchy if you like grab it and like scale it up.
I see. Well, I'm definitely gonna run with your sky idea.
Yes. Let him fly.
Sky references to the internet?
To the internet. Only downside to vector layer, like complaint that I have, is eraser will erase the entire line.
Oh, that's helpful. I can see why it'd be helpful. So
Yeah. But also, stop it, don't do that. I started reading this manhwa last night. I think it was called like Of All Things I'm a Crow or something. You're back. I started reading this manhwa last night, and I think it's called like Of All Things I'm a Crow. And this girl gets isekai'd and into an otome game and becomes a crow, and it's like I don't think I've giggled like that in a long while. It was really
she
funny.
just becomes a crow in it?
Yeah. It's really good. Wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was.
What's it called again?
Of All Things I'm a Crow.
Of All Things I'm a Crow. I'll have to check that out. That sounds hilarious.
Right? Sleeve. Oh, wonderful, perfect, glorious. Yeah, I drew this out a while ago, and I just kind of put it on the back burner. I'm very excited about it.
I think it looks really good.
Yeah,
so far. I think a large part of me is like, wow, your clothes ruffling is like really impressive.
Yes, I love
I struggle like
ruffle.
super hard with that. Yeah, that looks real good.
Thank you. Yeah, clothes ruffling was always something I was interested in, like, drawing wise, when I was in school. What did you want to be when you? Oh, go on. Sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna ask, what did you want to be when you grew up, like as a kid? Because like I wanted to be Steve Irwin.
Oh my god, dude! I wanted to be David Attenborough. So like.
Yes.
This is the British version, the non-Australian version. I also, like, as a job, I really wanted to be an astronaut, but then I started watching nature documentaries, and I was like, nah, this is that's what I want to do.
Yes, just narrating nature.
Dude, I would narrate the heck out of nature. It'd probably end up sounding like that one time Snoop Dogg did it more than David Attenborough, but or Burrow, whatever. And it would be a very particular, probably.
I would watch. 10 out of 10. Sounds like a great time. Yeah, no, I wanted to wrestle some gators.
I just wanna walk up to a gator and yell, "It's a Sheila!" and then run away because they terrify me. I mean, they're not really that terrifying because, like, you know, like we grew up in Florida, so it's like whatever. But
yeah,
the big ones, the big ones, those are like scary dinosaurs. I'm good.
Fear. That's just survival instinct at that point.
You can have your space away from me.
What am I doing? You know how, like, I sketched this out a while ago, but now I can't tell, like, what's going on with some of these lines. I'm like, what were you meant to be?
Yeah. Concept drawing for the past and trying to catch up.
Right.
I feel like that I have a lot of those drawings from my like dragon idea where I was like, what was I doing here?
Oh, I think I figured it out. I did it. God, my brain is big.
Textured brain.
Texture. And this was supposed to be like a little, like, it's blowing in the wind. I don't know how I feel about that, but it's fine. Oh, I was wrong.
Trust the process.
I was
You're
wrong.
Never mind, don't trust the process. The process is wrong.
I remembered. I now know. Yeah, I haven't done this in a while where like I don't have like a reference image that I need to perfectly recreate. So it's nice.
Yeah.
Freedom.
I would honestly say that the cuttlefish, funny enough, has been like my first time that I'm like not fully relying on a reference image as well. And like I'll use it like for the clouds here, I'll like look at a picture of clouds.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely the creative freedom process is lovely and also intimidating all at once.
Yeah.
I'm like scared, but it's like, it's fine, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, when I transfer this to a canvas, I think that's the scary part for me, like painting. Um, like I've practiced enough, I think, to know what things look like, but also, what if I don't know what things look like? And I was
Yeah,
just wrong the whole time.
Oh god. Yeah, I feel that.
Oh, is it going to erase my whole line? Yes. Yes, it is. Ah, that's better. Okay. Okay. Excuse me. They're they're doing construction behind my house now.
Yeah.
Yeah, the houses that they built back there a few years ago finally sold. And now they're making like 6 more lots. So I love construction sounds at 7 in the morning.
Oh god, dude, yeah. Our neighbors are redoing their roof. And like I get it because when we redid our roof, it was quite the conundrum.
Mm-hmm.
And thankfully theirs isn't taking as long as ours did, but they're definitely out here at like 7 a.m. smacking away at their roof, and I just am like, this is not okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to
I
sleep.
understand you need to do things, but I don't like it.
Yeah. No, and like my bedroom window is right up against like the back of the house, and the houses they're building are behind me. Would not recommend. Terrible, bad time.
Yeah, I feel that.
How's Lost Ark going for you? What level are you at now?
Oh, my assassin is 50.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I'm trying to get to the point where you get the 2 free boosts, power pass or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. I was like really dead set on using them on current classes, and then I saw an article about the new classes that are already released in Korea,
Yes.
and I was like, oh, I want to keep my boosts for like 2 of those classes. And because I was gonna boost my bard on the server that my assassin is on, so I could play a bard with my other friends, but I'm like, I'd rather play my bard with you guys, and then I'll just do in-game stuff with them if they want with my bard.
Mm-hmm.
Because that friend group already has like a bard on that server, and it just feels redundant to have like 2 bard mains in the same
Yeah.
party.
I know.
And nobody else is an assassin, so it works out.
Yeah, that's true. Round it out. Round out the party.
How about you?
Yeah, I just hit level 40 last night on my assassin. I'm not sure if I want to keep it as like a main. I want to hit 50 on at least one before I like go around with the other ones, because I've played like the first 20 levels like 5 times already. So
Yeah, the first 20 levels are a little monotonous.
yeah, I do like turning my brain off and playing, just like going through, flying through the quests, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I get that. I tell all my friends that if you're not sure about Lost Ark, it's pressing G the game until level 50, and then you can do like a bunch of other stuff, and it's a little more detailed. But the first like 30 levels are like a bit awful. I don't know if that's popular in Korean MMOs, but I guess.
Yeah.
Just kind of like quick missions to level up and then massive in-game content.
Yeah, like the reward for the grind. Yeah, I don't mind it. I've never reached endgame kind of content in a game, except for back in the day when I used to play Mabinogi. Mabinogi? I don't know.
Mabinogi. I don't know. I think Mabinogi.
Yeah, that's what I would think. That's the way I've always pronounced it. Could very well be wrong, though. Yeah. But that game isn't the same after it's aged as much as it has.
Yeah, I liked it. I just I was playing Black Desert Online, I think, around that time, which is a kind of similar to Lost Ark, but without the Diablo top-down effect.
Yeah, I think I briefly played it just to like give it a shot. Yeah, I have a hard time getting into some of the longer, more complicated games. I wish I was young again.
Young again? Wait? You're a baby, we're both babies.
So I could play games without a band and to feel free.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that.
Undo. Yeah, no, for some reason lately, I feel like just watching something, I need to be doing something else also, you know? But usually the thing I end up doing is reading, and I can't do both. So it ends up just reading and not watching anything.
Yeah, I've definitely come a bit more familiar with how my ADHD kind of works. Where, like, I used to be able to, like, on one monitor have, like, a game, and then on the other monitor have a YouTube video, and then I'm also on my phone, and it would really stimulate me and keep me entertained. And then as I've gotten older, it feels like it's harder and harder to maintain like 4 things at once with my attention span.
Yeah.
But I still like crave that same level of stimulation.
Yes. Yeah.
So I've been trying to just like do one thing at a time and force myself to do one thing at a time. And like a lot of times I'll still let myself do like 2 things at a time. But I try to be more on top of it because, like, I don't know, I just find myself as I'm getting older when I'm doing like 4 things at once, I'm like not really
Doing anything
able.
at all.
Yeah, I'm not really doing anything in any of the 4 things. So I'm like, 2 things is a good limit. And
Yeah.
even then, I'm like, okay, try to focus on one thing. And I'm just like, I don't think my brain, like, maybe when I was younger I could maintain attention for all 4 things at once, but like as I'm getting older, it's just too difficult.
Yeah, I'm not sure if
Not
I ever
enjoyable.
could or if I've just been lying to myself the whole time.
Yeah, yeah, it's possible.
Yeah. Yeah, and reading like novels lately, like there's only the one that I keep up with regularly, and it's Ascendance of a Bookworm. But otherwise, like I have the opportunity to read like actual real books, but I always end up choosing like manga or comics or manhwa over that. Maybe because of like the visual element.
I get that. I recently really confronted the amount webtoons and manta comics I read.
Oh yeah.
I spend on average 45 minutes a day reading over 40 comics, and every week I'm just
Yes.
like, ooh, it's a lot. Sean was like, I want you to sit down and tell me how much you really read all these comics, because I'm really curious. And I was like, okay. So I went down and I counted them all, and I was like, even I was like surprised with the ones that I actively keep up with being in such high number.
Yeah, I actually went through the other day and like unfavorited like all of them. I was like, I'm starting over. Because I had like 500, and I was like, there's no way I can read all of these. um,
Yeah, I feel that.
Hard reset time. I need to check my references. She doesn't have bangs. Why did I think she had bangs? I guess it does kind of look like bangs. Oh, she does! What the heck? I've been lied to. So
The side sweeps.
is it bangs or no bangs? There we go. Sideburn. Yes. I am very tired today.
Yeah, I'm fatigued.
Fatigued.
I have my here, I'll show you on the camera now. I've got my 8-ounce coffee cup, and then I've got my how many ounces is this? 17-ounce diet coke. And I am caffeine to the f up. I am like wired.
I'm literally like sipping on a pineapple flavored monster. Still sleepy.
Oh god.
Permanently tired.
It's kind of funny that we're talking about this because I took a 23andMe test,
Mm-hmm.
and discovered that my body has difficulty um, telling this to the world, all one people, but that my body has difficulty processing folic acid and folates,
Oh.
and that probably led to why I'm so gosh dang tired all the time. And now I've been taking these specific vitamins for it, and I've been feeling a lot like strangely a lot better. just
Oh,
every day, and I'm just like, what the heck is that? Has this been the problem my whole life?
you just never knew.
I just never knew, and I'm like, I feel so much better day to day. So I don't know, maybe not saying that you have the same problem, but maybe you got something, you know.
Yeah,
Uh,
brain damage.
yeah, yeah, that'll do it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Nah. I also went to bed at like 4 in the morning, so that
Oh
probably doesn't
yeah,
help.
well,
But
yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Yeah.
I think I finished the vector layer for mine, except for her little mitten feet. I'm pretending those aren't there. Um,
You don't like them?
I'm not thrilled with them, although I'm pretty like I pulled up the reference image. She does have pretty mitteny looking feet. Um,
Yeah, those are pretty mitteny looking.
yeah. So I'm just not sure. I'm not entirely sure.
Man, she's like the most anime looking anime girl
She's so
I've ever
cute.
seen. She's very cute. She's just like so small that she's got this giant staff. And
Yeah,
it just makes me chuckle.
yeah, it's actually like huge. She's very tiny. Yeah, her entire motivation is books.
I respect that.
Yeah.
A testament to my childhood, basically.
Right? I used to sneak books at night.
Dog. Sorry, go
I
ahead.
was gonna say leave my bedroom door open with the hallway light on, so just so I could read by the little crack of light.
Yeah, yeah. My mom, I used to read so much that when I got grounded, my mother would take my books away.
Yes.
Seems kind of backwards
No,
for
literally.
most children.
It was the same for me and my brother. Grounding was no books.
I remember when I got grounded once, and she took away. I was reading The Lightning Thief at the time by like Rick Riordan or whatever, and I still had my PlayStation 2, and I just thought to myself, like, what? What child gets their books taken away but not their PlayStation 2? I was like 12, and I'm like, this is some BS, Mom. I'm gonna play Jack and Daxter, and I'm gonna be upset with you.
Wait, so you didn't get your video games taken away either?
No.
What?
It was really weird. Because I would spend more time reading than video games. That was actually the time I got really into video games, because she took, like, my whole bookshelf away. And I was like, well, time for a new obsession. Like, you still lose, Mom.
There is no winning. That's hilarious, though. That'll teach her.
Shortly after, I think, ironically enough, my mother started playing video games.
Oh, neat.
It's come full circle.
What was that
I
like?
win.
Gaming with your mother.
She's okay, but you know, it's funny to see my parents gaming. Like when I come home from college to visit, and they're like both in their game room playing Battlefield 5 or something. I'm like, this is bizarre.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the heck? My parents are normies.
I think my dad's autistic. he really likes games.
Oh my god.
It's like on a different level than me, and I'm already pretty like into games.
Smooble said in my chat, he goes, gamers rise up with Z's.
Always rise up. The most oppressed faction of individuals, gamers.
Gamers.
Oh, jeez.
You're not a real gamer.
Disgust.
Disgusting. What was your first console?
Do handhelds count?
Yeah, that counts.
My first video game ever was a Christmas present from my uncle, and I got the Game Boy Color.
Oh.
I got Pokemon Yellow.
Very
That was
cool.
the first game I've ever played. I remember the like memory like yesterday. It's so vivid in my brain. Like my uncle handing me the Game Boy Color and me seeing this like piece of like this like calculator looking thing. And I'm like, what the heck is this? And I open it and I plug in the game and I'm like, what the heck is this?
What?
It's like
New world.
literally mind blowing for me because I like at the time I was living with like 5 generations of grandparents, and like they've never seen anything like this either. And my grandpa never really talked or anything because he's just a quiet guy, and he saw me playing. He's like, what the heck is that? And I sat next to him while he watched NASCAR so he could watch me play it because he was like fascinated at the concept of a game that you could play in your hand.
That's so
like,
cool.
Those memories are like so vivid because like they were all so old and they're like, this is literally foreign to them. Yeah, so long answer, Pokemon Yellow and Game Boy Color.
That's awesome. Yeah.
How about you?
Also a gift from an uncle, but not to me, it was to my brother. But it was a Sega Genesis. And there were quite a few games we played on there, but like the Sonic, what was it called? I remember like the music of like that first level. When you think of like a classic Sonic game, it's that one. I'll look it up in a second. Like
the 1998 one?
Yes, probably.
Where they got like the underwater level, like the infamous underwater level.
Yes.
Yeah. That's like the only Sonic game that I actually own. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, me and my brother would play that one. And by me and my brother, I mean I would sit there and watch my brother. Because it was very much his gift. So.
I see.
But eventually we both got SPs, Game Boy SPs for Christmas. Me, my brother, and my cousin. We all got matching green ones. And Nintendogs. No, that was later. What did we get? We got like some games that we could play together. And then later we got DS's and stuff. And I remember we had a GameCube, and my mom got tired of us fighting over it. So she got us a second GameCube so that we wouldn't argue so much.
I was always really envious of GameCube owners. I think, was that the one that Kirby Air Ride?
Yes! Oh my god, we played that game so much.
That game, if anybody anywhere that I end up going to has that game, I'm like, okay, we're stopping whatever we're doing and we're playing Kirby Air Ride.
Yeah, I think we played it until the disc broke. It was a very good time. My cousin same one who got the SP the one year for Christmas with us. He had a Nintendo 64, so we played the Mario game. I don't remember any of the names. You can be like a little tanuki and fly around. It was like 2D.
Ironically enough, for such a video gamer that I am, I think I've only played like 2 Mario games. I am not the target demographic for Mario. I'm like, why? This is super boring to me.
That's
I hit
fair.
up and I kill a mushroom.
Kill a mushroom.
I really like old school games like Galaga, the space, like the
Mm-hmm.
Space Invaders kind of, or Contra, where you play like two guys with guns and you just run straight and shoot, like an arcade game.
Mm-hmm.
It, I only played Mario. I think like the Mario Party game, where you're on like a Monopoly board
Oh
almost.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Mario Party.
Yeah, I've played that, and then like just the OG Mario game. I was like, okay, I understand the universe. That's all I need.
Yeah, yeah. My parents were very, specifically my mom, very protective about what kind of media we were allowed to consume. No Pokemon for a long time. Um,
No.
eventually, yeah, yeah, I know. Um, yeah, and I remember like being in like preschool or whatever, or like daycare after school, and like it was when like Pokemon was super popular, and like kids would bring their Pokemon cards to school or bring their cards with them, and they would play the game, but I didn't understand the card game. Still kind of don't. Uh, and I would just look at the pictures and be like, oh, I want to play so bad, so pretty.
I was definitely one of the nerds just like on the floor playing Pokemon with other people, or Yu-Gi-Oh. I still have all my cards actually. I was the kid coming to school with all my holographics. Like, what do you got?
Yeah.
First edition holographic Ho-Oh that I had stolen from me the
Oh
first day I
no.
brought my cards to school, and I will never unlive that memory. But I would do it again just because it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Playing the actual card game,
Yeah.
but it is kind of confusing.
My cousin had Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and like at some point he taught us how to play. Uh, but I could not remember if I was prompted. Yeah, eventually, my dad let my brother play Diablo, and that kind of opened the door a little bit. That and my dad letting me watch Pirates of the Caribbean. um,
Ah, it's a good one to be introduced to.
yeah, no. I watched it and I fell in love. It was so. I have very good memories of Pirates of the Caribbean. Keira Knightley and all that.
Yeah, I love that movie. Yeah, I don't know if Carlos maybe ever told you, but we did the Pirates of the Caribbean score for high
Ooh.
school, and yeah, that shit was awesome. Sorry, that stuff was awesome, and it was awesome. Like I love that film so much, and the music's like ingrained in my brain because of that.
Yeah, I imagine that makes it more meaningful too. Like fond memories. That's so cool. I always wanted to be good at an instrument. Um, and I was gonna join band at some point, but I would have had to quit ballet. Um, and at the time, I really did not want to do that. So, but
I
that's
mean, that's
okay
usually.
because lots of after school and exercise and outdoors. Ew.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think we had marching band practice out on the area where they did driver's ed, just on a big concrete
Yeah,
parking lot in Florida heat.
nightmare.
And we had it I think 2 or 3 times a week, and then since I was in drumline, I had an extra day of practice
Mm-hmm.
on Fridays. So yeah, I was like outside 3 to 4 days a week for like 2.5 hours, I think it was.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was some stuff.
That's a no from me.
Understandable.
Yeah, I ended up, I did a lot of, like, interest hopping when I was in school. Like, I spent like one semester in theater. I spent a semester in, culinary. Um, what else did I do? I did a lot of, like, once I found my way into the art class, um, then, oh god, I'm drawing a foot. Sorry. Uh, nightmare.
No worries. Nightmare.
Oh god, I hate it. Oh no. Erase it. Well,
You got it, I believe.
maybe move it around, make it better. Mm. What was I saying? Oh yeah, interest hopping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did a lot of different things until I found my way into the art program or the art class, and then and then my senior year, I literally spent like 5 out of my 7 classes in art because I was also doing customer service, and the art teacher, she was so cool. She would be like, "Oh, I need you again today, wink wink," and so I would just leave and go and do customer service stuff, but at and just be like a teacher helper in art. That was a good time.
That sounds fun. I think I think I was in most of the art classes in high school at some point. Like I ended up having like I had been in so many AP classes that I ended up just taking a year of like all art classes because I was just so like overloaded with the amount of AP work. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take a year break
Yeah.
and I'm just gonna do a bunch of art. And I did black and white photography I did black and white photography for like the whole high school, but I ended up really getting more invested in it in that year.
Mm-hmm.
And I really love black and white film photography. I think that art media will have a special place in my heart until I die.
Yeah. Yeah, I know you've mentioned doing photography in the past. What led you to photography?
I would say I think I just needed an art credit at first. And it was the first art class that I decided to take my freshman year. And then after freshman year, every year that you're in it, you get to go up from photography 1, 2, 3, 4. And I was like, well, I've already done the first one. I might as well just do 2, 3, and 4. And then I got really invested in it after the first year because first year is just like basic learning of
just
what
like
are these lenses called, what's aperture like, and it was kind of boring. And then when we got into it, it was really like the first time that our teacher was like, okay, now go out into the world and do what you need to do with all the information you've learned.
Yeah.
And I think we did one one project where we did double and triple exposure, which is basically where um, you just take pictures, all 24 pictures on the roll, and then you reload the roll back into the camera and take pictures over those pictures.
Ooh.
So it has like kind of a dreamy kind of effect when you develop the photo.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my one picture that I spent a lot of time on made it into the Dali Museum contest.
Oh, that's
and I
awesome.
was like, this is it, I've peaked. And I don't know, I was just really invested into it when that happens, because I was like, wow, people like my stuff.
Yeah, like, recognition. Oh, God. I'm sorry. Distracted by my feet. I got one of them right, but then the other one is like, cursed.
Sure.
It's like floppy.
Don't look at it.
Don't look at it. Erase it. Yeah, I had a similar experience with art where like got into high school, and like I had taken art in middle school and also did like a similar like teacher helper type thing, and like for some reason, like, oh, I think I heard that the art teacher that like, because the reason I started taking it is because I got a new one. I heard that the art teacher was like very strict on like what you can and can't draw, like very specific about what he considered art to be. And I was like, ew, I don't want to subject myself to that. So I didn't. And tried other things. And then we got a new art teacher. And one of my things got into like a contest or something. And it was the first time that I felt like a teacher like really like believed in me, like in a way of like pushing me to make stuff, and yeah, and got into a contest and I got like 4th place, and I was like, well, maybe this is a thing that I can do.
Yeah.
And then I immediately forgot that,
but
your teachers were buttholes?
Yeah. Yeah. I have always never gotten along with my art teachers, so it's interesting to hear like your experience.
How come?
I guess it was kind of similar to what you were saying, that like that one guy thinks that like art needs to be a certain way, and I was always just like, I'm gonna put my pencil to the paper and see what happens.
Yeah, I mean that's what art
is. They I think one very distinct memory I have was when I was playing around with oil pastels.
Mm-hmm.
And we were trying to make an oil pastel drawing recreation of Starry Night. And I was like, I guess in Starry Night specifically, it's a lot of blues and yellows and whites and blacks. And I, being a child, was like, I'm gonna make my own version of Starry Night, but I'm gonna use warm colors.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna make like an inverse of
Sunny day, obviously. Come on.
Obviously, come on. Yeah, that's why I was like, I'm gonna make sunny day, dude. And then like I'm like almost done with it, and my art teacher comes over and she's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "What do you mean? I'm drawing." And she's like, "That's not what we're doing. We're doing Starry Night." And I'm like, "Yeah, but I wanted to do warm colors." And she just was like, "Do whatever you want. Don't even follow my directions anymore." And she just like sits me away from all of the kids.
What?
And I'm like, whatever. I don't care. This is the best.
Ew, expression? That's not what art class is for.
I know. I'm like, whatever, dude. I mean, she like really didn't like me. But I also was given like all the supplies to sit off into the corner by myself, so it was like, whatever, this is better than being with the class. So
yeah, I had a similar experience in like elementary school, and so like I could, you know, kids can kind of like sense when people don't like them. I didn't like understand why or anything. I still kind of don't. But this teacher, I think maybe I was just like too hyper or whatever. Just too much, I imagine. Um, yeah, and she just like didn't like me, and I didn't understand it. And it was, you know, doesn't make any sense to my little child brain.
Yeah, I was very talkative as a child. Ironically enough, I wouldn't shut up, and I would get really overexcitable about things.
Mm-hmm.
And like in class, and I have this really strange elementary school memory where we all had like name plates where we had a piece of like colored paper and we would draw our name on it with Sharpie. And then every time you did something that like the teacher appreciated, or you did a good deed, or whatever recognizable BS that they felt the need to reward you for, you would get a sticker for your name picture.
Oh yeah.
And I had like 5 stickers, and everybody else had like 30. And I'm sitting there in the middle of class laughing about how even though I only have 5, I have the highest tier stickers because there was like tier levels, and it didn't matter that I only had 5 because the 5 that I had were the highest tier stickers you could get. And I was making fun of everybody because I was coping with the fact that I only had 5 and they were making fun of me.
Yeah.
And my teacher comes over and she's like, "Why are you talking? I'll take away all your stickers." And I'm like, "How are you gonna take away all my stickers if they're already on the paper?" You remember how they used to have like red, yellow, and green grades for your
for your behavior for the day.
She instantly went over and gave me a yellow, and I'm like, "What the heck? I'm just having a conversation." They do not. The teachers did not like young me, but it was very entertaining, to be fair. I feel like their punishment had the opposite effect.
I was very sensitive in like the opposite way. Like any kind of negative, I freak out. You know. Very very sensitive child. My kindergarten teacher, her theme was bees. Yeah, little bumblebees that would move like up and down on the chart for like behavior or whatever. Yeah.
That seems a lot more cute than a traffic light.
Right. Learn it early though, I guess. I think I finished the vector layers for mine and for the staff. At least temporarily. How are things going on your end?
Clouds are hard. I draw clouds a very specific way, and I'm trying to do it a different way for this. And I might end up just redoing it all, or just going with it for the rough draft and then doing the way that I normally do it for the solid draft.
What's the way that you normally do it?
Here, let me... Okay, so I have this like specific drawing that I made like forever ago. But these clouds that I make by layer instead of making shapes like in those. So I kind of just like, I have like 50 million layers on this one, and I just keep making layers and layers and layers of like these fuzzy clouds, and then I kind of just make it look like
drop the opacity on it a little bit, and
yeah.
That's
and
awesome.
Then this one, I'm trying to be like, I'm trying to like give myself the circle references. And try and just fill it in, but I don't like it. So I'll probably just finish it for the sake, and then do the way that I normally do for the final draft. But
Yeah. I think someone just like slammed on my side door. Give me a moment.
Yeah,
Because that was super weird.
Yeah, I hate these clouds. Oh, I'm gonna delete them.
I normally do like blendy clouds.
I guess I'll just leave the clouds like this for the rough draft, honestly. I'm gonna spend like 4 hours on clouds alone.
Clouds are hard. Because like they're structured but also not. Oh, I'm getting hungry. I guess because I don't want to like with this drawing, I don't want it to be like done because I'm just gonna do my best to transfer it over to a canvas and then paint it there.
I see. Oh, that's cool that you could do that though. That makes it really simple.
Yeah.
Or simpler.
Yeah, because like I struggle with like whole human bodies. So especially like on a larger scale. So instead of like covering a canvas in eraser shavings and faint pencil lines, I figured easier to draw it here where I can like use the loop tool and like grab things and move it around and that kind of thing.
No, that's awesome. I feel like that in a way speeds up a lot of the like outlining process.
Yeah.
I gotta re-up on the caffeine.
Gotta re-up. I think I'm happy with the way that the feet are now.
They look better, I think.
They look less mitteny.
Yeah, I agree. They did kind of look a little bit neat.
Yeah, feet are hard.
They looked a little too small for her body.
Yeah, they did. So did her hands at first. I sized those up, I think, before you came in. Yeah, it's a little closer.
Yeah, I think it looks very good proportional-wise now. Like whatever changes you made look good.
Mm-hmm.
People to me are like
hard.
I'm drawing cartoon cuttlefish. Like I can't do people.
Yeah. Yeah, people are hard. Yeah, it's something I do want to get better at.
And I just need to think up ideas of what he should hold.
That's not right. When you try and draw a straight line and it like knows that you're trying to draw a straight line, so it becomes all wibbly. That's a little better. And then this is the ditch. And there'll be some grass hanging over on the edge. something wrong with that tree. Okay, that's better. I should probably figure out what I want these trees to look like. Oh, that's not right at all.
Oh, I can draw. I guess I can have him hold a boba cup. That's like a classic item.
Oh, that's cute. I had boba the other day for the first time in forever. It was so good. I got excited and I ordered 2. But I was glad that I ordered 2 because I got a taro one and I got a brown sugar one. And the taro ended up being so good and the brown sugar was just a little too sweet. So I didn't finish the brown sugar one.
Oh god, I love taro. It's making my tummy dream.
Right. Tonight I'm going out to dinner with Zach and Jess. I don't know if we're going out or if we're cooking something here. It's one or the other.
Fun.
Yeah. Either way, excited. Yes. Okay. And I want this to be like ditchy. So it'll be like the ground is kind of sunken. Pull up the, oh, that's not it, that's foot. Yeah, this is what I'm trying to go for. And like background wise, just the tree's a little bigger because I wanted it to be like right along like the thirds of the screen. So like the grass is at a third and then the tree is at a third.
Well, I think that looks like a good outline.
Yeah.
God, this stuff really does look massive.
Right? She's so small.
So tall. It's like double her size, literally, which makes me laugh.
Yeah, I mean, it's part of her character that she's like itty bitty. Put some grass here. And some more grass. Maybe some grass here. And then whoosh. Wind. Now, I worked so hard on those feet, I don't want to cover them in grass. Maybe I'll just put like a little bit of grass over it.
Little wispies.
Yeah. Yeah. And then there's some dirt around the edge, so... Oh, I'm so excited about this one. I'm gonna like really take my time with it. And I'm gonna invest in a good easel, one that won't drop my painting every 5 seconds. Because that was a problem I had when I was doing the bigger ones.
Yeah, that would be traumatic.
Yeah, I definitely I definitely have dropped like every large painting that I've made, like because I had one of those like $20 aluminum easels. It was a time.
I've always wanted to like paint and stuff, but every time I look at the price of like good easels, I'm like, maybe in a couple years.
Yeah.
Maybe in a couple years I'll buy everything and then just go to town on it.
Yeah, I definitely like was relieved to have moved to a table, like painting on a table for my smaller ones, because it was very stressful having to catch your painting and not mess it up.
Oh yeah, I bet. Agony.
Agony, fear. Oh, how exciting! I'm really pleased, and I'm gonna do like the same kind of, hello, the same kind of like sunsetty vibe, with all like the sky and the clouds, and stuff. Um, Very exciting.
I love doing skies. They're so fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take it like a chunk at a time and get like a separate piece of glass to mix my paint on. Um, yeah, I think this is a good time for a break. Probably.
Stretch break.
Stretch break. Oh, I upgraded, and by I mean Smooble did it for me. I upgraded my overlays. Got
Ooh.
oh, I'm dropping frames. Bam.
Ah yeah.
It'll be there any second.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, girl.
It's very exciting.
Ooh. Gosh, your paintings look so good.
Thank you. So kind. I'm very happy that I started painting anime.
Yeah, dude. The eyes are so good, dude.
Thank you.
The eyes are like the hair. Don't get me wrong, the hair and everything looks great, but like the eyes are like what capture me on like every single painting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, damn, those are so vibrant and pretty.
Yeah.
It's a good place to like focus in on for the painting.
Right? Because like, every VTuber has like different ones. Where like, yeah, I feel like it really says a lot about the character, and the artist that made them. And also, it's good practice, because I would like to be able to create like make OCs and stuff. Every time I've tried, like I'm satisfied with it in the moment, and then I look at it later and I'm like, it's not good enough. Need to fix it.
Need to fix.
That's a good way to drive yourself insane. You gotta let it go.
Yeah, I heavy relate.
Yeah.
That's a smooth overlay.
Made it on Canva with all the free stuff.
Oh yeah, Canva's sick.
I actually like.
Right,
I can show you. I made a starting soon, and by I mean Smooble. I just was there for input.
Moral support,
starting soon, and my ending screen. Yeah, the ending screen is more static because it's supposed to be like it's the end, slow down kind of vibes.
The transition is really cool with the heart.
That one was a free stinger, Spooky. I'll type it in your chat because it's spelled kind of weird. They make free VTuber assets. You just need to credit them. I think I credited them in like my about section on Twitch. I'll type it in your chat real quick. Spooky, but with V's. Yeah, they make like free like VTuber assets, and I may not be a VTuber, but assets.
I mean, free assets are free assets.
Yeah, and they're really good too. They have like lots of different kinds. I just like the pink aesthetic the most.
I will definitely check them out because that stuff looks great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad that like you used the slideshow initially, because I never would have known that it existed.
Yeah. I like studied all of the widgets because I was like, how do I'm gonna be very basic, like stream appearance probably till I get more like focus on my like consistent art output.
Mm-hmm.
And I found it and I was like, oh, I gotta tell Emmy about this. And I was like, here you go. And I thought it would be great since you have like so many pieces already done. So I was like, yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, especially like at this point, like so many. For a while, it was behaving weirdly. Like I would add to the folder and they wouldn't like show. I think I need to like refresh it, like go to like browse and select folder and select it again. I think that was the problem, but the new ones are popping up now. So, how goes your little cuttlefish?
Oh, good. I'm making a boba cup real quick.
Oh, I want boba.
I'm sorry.
Looking good. Very nice. I should stretch. Earlier, I was trying to stream Get Settled, and the cats were fighting like right behind me. And I was like, why? Why are you doing this to me right now? I think you're muted.
I am?
Yeah, I saw your mouth move on your stream, but then I didn't hear anything.
I probably hit push to talk, or forgot to hit push to talk.
Yeah.
I think I just said LOL.
Yeah.
Jamal was, I
on.
have a spot, like, right here to my left, on my desk. My desk is so big, I don't use really, like, the whole left half of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I just have, like, a blanket there for the kitties. And, often they fight over the set. And, yeah, that's kind of what I was dealing with earlier.
Precious.
They just get really upset about having to share the attention from me.
I love that.
Like, listen, I have enough love for both of you. I just need you to chill.
That sparks joy. I should put this on the bottom. Give myself the gist.
There, I got a boba cup. Maybe I'll make it a little bit
Oh, I like how tiny it is.
I zoomed in. It was like, yes, perfect. And then I zoomed out and I was like, wait, no.
Where is it?
There, that makes a bit more sense. Then I can layer it properly when I redraw it. Cool. Alright, that's one item. I just want to make 5 items. I just have to think of them. So many projects use, like, drug paraphernalia. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that for these.
Yeah.
I want to make them cute underwater guys.
Yeah, wholesome. Wholesome little dudes.
Hold a starfish or something, or I could make an artistic statement about trash in the ocean.
Hey, actually though, although escapist art I guess it depends.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do more cute things. Let's see. Bubble tea was the first one I thought of.
Stuffed animal.
Refer to OpenSea.
Stuffed animal. Give him a little teddy bear.
Ooh, a stuffed animal. Pizza, chocolate, a gamepad. Okay, so there are plenty of options. We can make it a magical girl cuttlefish.
Oh my god. Yes. Have I ever wanted anything more? No.
No, no, I have not. What's a good shape for a magical girl one? Oh, I know. Alright. Alright, I got a brain. I got an idea in the brain.
I've got a brain.
I got one.
Ah, undo. Okay. Yeah. That's the gist. The general idea. More green. Oh, that's cute. I love that. The little moon.
Ah. Yeah, I'm totally looking at an actual picture of Sailor Moon's staff. I can't think of a better idea.
I think I need to redo this. Okay, that. I want a little bit of pink. I want some of this purpley blue. I want light. That's green. That's too green. Color wheel. Make it more white. Okay, now another layer. on the table. Where is the blend? There it is. Okay. And her hair is basically the same color. That doesn't seem right. Maybe a little bit more.
Pretty blue. Lots of blue.
Blue. And I'm gonna clean this up. This is just to get it on there. What's your plan for tonight?
Tonight? What's today? Tuesday?
Yes.
I'm gonna spend more time planning out this lady's yard. I got all the prices and everything for all the plants, and I just gotta call a couple places and make sure they actually have them in stock, so I don't say that we can buy them and then we can't.
Yeah.
And then some house chores. We're getting ready to paint the living room.
Ooh, what color?
Like a dark navy blue color.
Mm-hmm.
And we just got a bunch of junk that we've just kind of been unable to put away.
Mood.
Since we haven't really been finishing with the house projects that we just have to like put into storage for the meantime.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just putting stuff in boxes. And then what was the other thing? There's something else. I can't remember. It's something else. There's one more thing I gotta do. It'll come to me.
Yeah, that's a mood. If I don't write it down, it's gone.
Oh yeah, that's a big scene. I've been using my planner more because my brain is like too cluttered to remember everything.
Mm-hmm. No space. No. There's a cat on my table.
Okay.
While I've been streaming, the time for dinner was decided. Very excited. No idea where we're going.
Yeah.
Or if we're going at all. Could just be pizza. Who knows?
Who knows?
It's a mystery.
I got the magical curl items.
Oh, the little bow.
Little bow.
Cute. Can you make him blush? Can blush be an option for an item?
You know, I could just do like circles, or I could do the anime blush, like
The little lines.
yeah, I could just anime blush him, you know? That works. It actually looks kind of good. Oh god.
I like that.
Dude, anime cuttlefish, dude, that's like the best thing. It's gonna be so funny when I have like all the pieces together. I'm gonna keep that.
Yes. Ooh woo.
Okay, we got boba, we got anime.
I thought you said booba.
Booba. I could do. I guess I could do like a pipe, but it's gotta be tasteful, like a Gandalf pipe.
Yeah, tasteful.
Stuffed animal's still an option. That's right, I'll do a stuffed animal. Stuffed animal reference drawing!
You could even have like a variety of stuffed animals if you wanted to put a few in there.
Oh yeah, I definitely want to at least have the possibility, like one item or 3 items, I think is the max I could probably get with my like tentacle shapes, but I could also like update the tentacle shapes if I wanted to do something fun, but I think it'd be kind of hard.
Mm-hmm.
So with the current design, I think I could have up to 3.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
what kind of stuffed animal or cuttlefish hold? Probably
Dolphin,
something
fish,
not
otter.
ocean related. An otter. Ew. Otter stuffed animal. What does it look like? I might have to just look up what an otter looks like.
I think they sell them at like aquariums.
Oh my god, they're so cute. Oh my god, those are so cute. I almost want one for myself.
Do it. Live your best life. Okay. You're an adult.
Oh god. Don't tell my boyfriend, but I totally spent money on a Lost Ark skin.
Yes.
I caved and did the one that you guys did, where you get like the $11 worth of gems.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
It really kinda is. I'm like, dang, I could get 2
because they give you like $26 worth, and like it's I think it's just in the beginning of the game. They're gonna take it away soon, so like, you know,
get them deals, though.
Exactly.
This is gonna be interesting. Let's see.
We are getting there, Sydney. It's happening.
Yeah, it's happening.
It's happening.
Slowly but surely.
Erase. Still tired, but less tired.
Progress. Progress.
I'm so excited for this painting. The new season 3 is coming out in April.
That's a good one.
I'm so excited.
Soon.
Soon. I got one of those artist gloves for Christmas, where it just covers like your pinky and your or your ring finger. Then the other fingers are out so that you can like move around the screen. I highly recommend.
Yeah, those are nice. I've got this one. I'll throw on the camera. It's like a little guy. I just never use it. It came with my. I have a Wacom, small little Wacom tablet somewhere that I don't know how to use yet. It's on the list of things to learn.
Yeah.
But I just I don't need it with the iPad, so I just don't use it because it like can tell the difference between my hand and the pen.
That's so cool.
But for the Wacom, yeah, it is pretty nice. It is a nice feature, not gonna lie. And for the Wacom, I imagine I'll definitely need it.
Yeah, I use the Surface Book. It gets so hot sometimes that it becomes an issue. Having the glove is really helpful. Also, accidentally moving the screen when I'm trying to draw. Terrible.
Yeah.
Bad time.
That would frustrate me to no end. Not gonna.
Oh. Color history. Oh, that's the eraser, that's why. That explains a lot. What time is it?
I'm gonna try really hard not to make this bear look like nightmare material. I feel like as I'm drawing it, it gets scarier and scarier looking. We'll see how this goes.
You should have Nightmare Bear as one of them.
Oh, like an angry bear.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. Like different types of bears.
Yeah.
You got a textured brain, Emily.
Thank you. say the first thing that comes to mind. Always. My computer froze. Okay, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Panic! I should probably save. That would be the smart thing to do. But first I finish this. File, save. I remember the day that Steve Irwin died like it was yesterday. Broke my little child heart.
I still randomly think about it, to be entirely honest.
No, talk about trauma.
Business. Just trying to enjoy myself. And then I just look at nature and I'm like, you know, we don't have a guy talking about nature like Steve Irwin anymore. And then I'm like, oh yeah, Steve Irwin died.
Agony.
Like, oh, agony. Ugh. I miss that dude.
Right.
I like David, but it's just a different atmosphere. Like, Steve's like the excitable guy.
Yeah, like a puppy.
David's like subdued Britishness.
Yeah.
Regal.
Speaking of regal, you hear about the Queen?
Oh, she finally kicked the bucket?
No, she caught COVID.
Oh! So she's alive.
Yeah, no, she's fine.
Yeah, but she got COVID.
Now. Yeah.
Gosh, I never thought the Queen would get COVID. I thought they would be really on top of that, to be honest.
Right? I mean, it took her a while, so they probably were. But
I bet it's probably just because these newest strands are like super infectious.
Yeah, probably. I'm so excited for this painting to be real.
Yeah, it looks really pretty.
I want to try and make like posters out of it, because I have the printer for like all the other stuff that I already do. That bear does not look like nightmare fuel, just to let you know.
Good. Yeah, I tried.
He looks
tried
very
really hard.
friendly.
the trick I find is finding exactly how I'm gonna place them, because most of the, not most of it, but like the tentacle that it sits on is gonna overlap parts of it, so it actually looks like he's holding it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not doing colors right now, so it's like it's kind of hard to mentally visualize, but I'm getting there.
Yeah. No, I feel that with the having to. Oh, your friend Piper is back.
Oh, hello.
Or are they?
And to the hello.
Hello. Why am I incapable of not thinking about food?
All I could think about is boba now that I drew a boba.
Right?
So.
Oh god.
I understand.
I'm gonna take another short stretch break.
Stretchies.
I love the new overlays. So nice.
They're very smooth. Very, very S tier.
You know, I think a Good Smile Company is trying to make me go bankrupt. Specifically me. They make Nindroids.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, 2 more VTubers I like are getting Nendroids, and I'm just like, why?
Must purchase.
Yeah, the other night, my favorite VTuber got a Nendroid. And it's so cute. Also, have you ever seen Madoka Magica?
Yes.
They got some pop-up parade figures as well.
I'd have to check those out. I try not to look at things that I really want because I will buy them.
Yeah.
I try to limit the amount of exposure because I have a weak buyer's finger.
Yeah, no, same. But you can't buy things if you have no money. Although I am saving right now. Oh, my back. What's that? Little leggy things, or?
I'm trying to make a bunny.
Oh.
Like his ears are being held onto, and then he'll like float below him. I'll see how it looks.
Very nice. Uh-oh. Cat rubbing on the microphone. please. Can you not do that? Maybe? Please? Oh, and the tired is back.
I will drink more coffee in your honor.
Thank you. Thank you.
I guess I could make sunglasses or something. I could make those anime glasses.
Those Sakamoto glasses. The one
Hey,
anime. It's like stereotypical anime smart guy glasses, but also there's an anime. I think it's available on Netflix. I could be wrong. If it's not there, it's probably on Verve or Crunchyroll. It's so funny. It's just about a ridiculous guy with glasses being absurdly cool.
There's a Gurren Lagann glasses. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Are they the pointy
glasses.
ones?
Yeah, bro.
Ah, I see.
Obnoxious. Alright, now I have the shape. I always mess up the shape. Okay.
Yeah, no, little lady wants a lot of attention right now. Can you please go somewhere else? Mama? Oh my goodness. Please.
Marceline.
She's just rubbing on everything.
Being the troublemaker as usual.
Sitting on the table, headbutting things. I think that I'm probably done with my drawing for the day. Probably. I'm happy to continue and hang.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, I can stay in Discord. Maybe what I can do is make a raid and send everyone over to you. It's only like 3 of us, but
no worries. I am not too worried about it too much, you know.
yeah. Cute little cat. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Start. bam.